The super freak and the super obese, where does your average Joe Sixpack stand? In the overcrowded city streets of a sandbox long forgotten by its snot-nosed, lunchbox-toting, oversized man-baby of a father, I suppose. I suppose the only refuge for the abused, the beaten, the victimless victims of a generation defined by cyberbullying and coked-out celebrities is in the confines of one's mind, where solace can be found in the grassroots of the big lie we call life, and the stationary fixed gear that the bearded, skinny hipsters of today ride up and down, around and around the block tick-tock of the time bombs sent via UPS and FedEx down the chimney and opened by the unsuspecting field mice only to explode in a serpentine death blow, forked tongues flicking against the roofs of mouths long lost in the deforested desert that once we called the Amazon. And the proud Anyangu long gone in the canoes using their teardrop paddles as weapons of the war on terror, the white man's war of oppression and the right to oppress and express what we feel is right, like our forefathers did against the overbearing might of a British Empire 10,000 ships strong and 10,000 leagues long, the last white whale caught and its meat sold to the Japanese for pennies on the dollar. Just like J.C. Penney's dollar collection of sweatshop soles, sewn together between the seams of your new blue jeans. Lucky 7, more like 7th heaven, or 30 rocks from the sun right next to Cloud 9 and District 9 and District 51, which takes the mutated and mutilates them till the hills have eyes and those cats wish against their 9 lives because we fed them cream with chives so we could watch their tiny bellies twist and turn with diarrhea. That same diarrhea that spews from news anchors, each preaching their selective sermons of separation between church and state, love and hate, good and bad, the rich and the sad. Because in a gentrified, solidified caste system of a society, the rich may remain rich, while former child star Richie Rich cries in the gutter cries in the gutter of the sandbox city Heath Ledger stomped on before he left us to hang with the Joker from the half-built skyscraper with only the masked crusader of comic books to pull us back to the reality that cell phones cause cancer, and McDonald's causes cancer, and aerosol cans cause cancer, and the high of 1,000 space monkeys in the sky, from free falls to too tall for his own good, poor Robert Wadlow. Gigantism joints gave out before your giant heart could. You were lost to an infection before you could see the insurrection of the bullfrog dissection that students of our serial killer society long to do. Cut the intestines and watch the clandestine doo-doo fall onto the brain pan, not the bedpan where it was supposed to land, and splish-splash into the open wounds, causing a rash of keloid scars on the somewhat victimless victims of Hiroshima, Nagasaki, and Noam Chomsky, the anarchist king of teenagers.